here in the last chapter of 7, the second half, verses 8 to 30, to the end. Do not, comment as I go, do not gloat over me, my enemy, Israel, talking, so to speak. Though I have fallen, I will rise. Though I sit in darkness, the Lord will be my light. Because I have sinned against him, I will bear the Lord's wrath. They went to Assyria back then. They never came back until he pleads my case. And the house of Judah split, went to Babylon, but they did come back. I will see his righteousness. This is the last 10 tribes of the house of Israel now. Then my enemies will see it and will be covered with shame. Because God's going to bring them back to Israel. She who said to me, where is the Lord your God, when they went to captivity and such? My eyes, as I explained, will see her downfall, they said, that quoting here, the enemies of Israel. Even now she will be trampled underfoot like mire in the streets, they continued. The day for building your walls will come. Now God's saying through the Micah here, the days for extending your boundaries, and that day people will come to you from Assyria. In other words, in the end, and starting with Christ, the New Testament, you know what I mean, bringing everyone to a spiritual Israel, and very literally in the end, when Christ returns. From Assyria, that's where they went, and from out of Egypt, like metaphor from before, and some are living there then, even through and from Egypt to the Euphrates, and from sea to sea, the Mediterranean to the Atlantic, because they went northwest into Europe. Most of today, or half, or white Europeans, are Israelites, the last 10 tribes. The earth will become desolate because of its inhabitants as a result of their deeds. God will attack the nations. Prayer and praise. Shepherd your people with your staff, the flock of your inheritance, which lives by itself in the forest, like in the wilderness, because it never came back, you know what I mean, so to speak, in fertile pasture lands. They feed in Bashan and Gilan, as in the days of long ago, as in the days when you came out of Egypt. I will show them wonders. He showed wonders through Christ to start. And in the end, when he takes control of everything, nations will see and be ashamed. Starting with Christ, his miracles, and also in the end, when God, it comes from the sky, okay? And everyone will be drawn back there, as it says. Deprived of all their power, the nations, they will lay their hands over their mouths, and their ears will become deaf. They will lick the dust like snake, and also become deaf. Remember, to Jesus' commandments. To Jesus' New Testament. God blocked them. They will lick dust like the snake, like creatures that crawl on the ground. They will come trembling out of their dens. They will turn in fear to the Lord God in the end, and also beginning with Christ, some, and will be afraid of you, who is God like you, who pardons sin and forgives the transgression. Okay? Of the remnant of his inheritance, you do not, there you go, at the end of his, the remnant of the people, you do not stay angry forever, but delight to show mercy. You will have compassion on us. You will tread under our sins underfoot, starting with Christ. Okay, and hurl all our iniquities into the depths of the sea. You will be true to Jacob and show mercy to Abraham, as you pledged an oath to the fathers long ago. Through his seed you shall be blessed, all the earth. Jesus Christ. Okay, bye.